Good afternoon, beautiful people, and welcome to another review from me, Matt, the Bearded Berserker. Hope you're having a fantastic day wherever you are in the world, whatever you're getting up to, whatever you are doing, and thank you so much for joining me in another review. Now, before I start, I know I say this each and every single time, but it's because I really, really mean it. Thank you so much to everyone out there for the support that I'm getting here on my Bearded Berserker YouTube channel, over there on Instagram as Viking Beard Matt. And the reason that I set up both is to purely help, support, promote, advertise and show you guys that there are small brands out there, individuals and craftsmen out there that are making some amazing products, which we really need to get behind them, help them, support them as much as we possibly can, and not necessarily these huge massive faceless brands that, let's face it, they're just pumping out their factory made stuff that's got no passion, love or anything behind it. And that is the whole reason that I set this up. With all the reviews that I do on my channel, stuff that I go out and buy myself, stuff that gets sent through to me, all of my reviews are completely honest, always have been and always will be. Everything I do is my own opinion and I'm completely unbiased. With all the reviews that I do, links will be down below in that there description box, and if you don't mind subscribing, that would be a massive help, because this channel is not about me, it's all about supporting others. Now I'm going to have a glug of coffee before we get started. Can't beat a mug of the black stuff. So this review this afternoon has been very kindly sent through to me by Union Cowboy, based in the UK. I'm here in the UK as well. And thank you to Gareth very much for sending this through. And basically what he does is he does cowboy boots and cowboy wear, brand new stuff, second-hand stuff, and it was born in the UK March in 2019, and I've always had a thing about cowboy films. Ever since I was a kid, don't get me wrong, I love my Vikings and everything else, but when I was a kid, Dad used to take me to go and see all the Clint Eastwood movies. He's a massive Western fan, and I kind of loved that whole thing as well. Back when I was at school, years and years ago, I had a pair of cowboy boots then, and sort of like almost got bullied and ridiculed for wearing them, because I was the only kid in the entire school that ever wore cowboy boots, and I wore them probably for about a year or so, and then I just put them in the back of my cupboard and didn't think about them anymore. Now that I'm older, I developed my own style, and plus being the age I am, I don't give a flying damn what people think, you know. I have my own style, and that's the thing that I like with style. Especially nowadays, there's so many different styles going on, whatever it might be, that I've now come to a point in my life, well, I did about 10 years ago, that why should I care what people think about me? I'm living life for myself, not for anyone else. If I want to wear what I want to wear, then I'm wearing it, and to hell with what anybody thinks. So I kind of slid back into the whole Wild West and cowboy sort of genre, if you know what I mean. I've always kind of loved those films. It just takes me back to that point when I was a little kid. We'd stop off at Woolworths, Dad would go and buy a bag of sweets, we'd go to the local cinema, and we would sit there and we'd watch all these cowboy films. Clint Eastwood was always my favourite. I never quite into John Wayne and the other ones, but the Clint Eastwood ones just were so badass. I loved them. And I want to kind of recreate that, because my dad is obviously getting older, as I'm getting older, and we haven't got long together now, and I want to kind of like have some of him where I am, if that makes any sense whatsoever, and kind of have a bit of him in my life. And he's always loved Westerns. For his 50th birthday, bought him a huge, massive Clint Eastwood statue. Every birthday I buy him something sort of cowboy themed, Wild West themed. And for his birthday this year, I'm actually going to be buying him a pair of cowboy boots from Union Cowboy, because I think you'd love them. Now, getting on to the review itself, These are the cow punchers, or cowboy boots, or western boots, whatever you want to call them, that were sent through from Union Cowboy. He is, like I say, it started in March 2019. He is an American. He lives in the UK, in Colchester, and which isn't too far away from me. And he specialises in new boots, used boots, all sorts of different brands of boots. He's looking at going into the clothing as well. My wife saw these when she turned up, and she was like, because my wife, funny enough, used to do line dancing. She used to be really good at it. I don't know, got 3 left feet and end up going around in circles. So I did get a comment on the photo this morning saying, oh, you're going to be doing some line dancing. No, I'm not. But I love the style and the history and everything that goes into cowboy boots, the whole wear and everything, the whole Wild West. And these are some Justin boots that were sent through. I do have some information on Justin on my phone here. Excuse me just a second, because rather than writing a load down on my pad, I thought that I'd write it on my phone. It's a lot quicker and easier. Basically, these are a pair of lizard or iguana boots. The Justin Boots story began in 1879 when founder H.J. Justin left Lafayette, Indiana, to start a new life in Spanish Fort, Texas. Initially a boot repairman, H.J. mastered the craft of boot making, established the company working out of his home, making 1 pair of cowboy boots at a time. Justin boots are the best known and most sought after boots in the United States. The boots are made in Mexico. I believe they're also made in the US as well, although technically the same part. The boots are made in Mexico and are of the best craftsmanship. Now, I've never owned cowboy boots before apart from that 1 pair, which was just, they weren't even really cowboy boots. They were just kind of like that style of ankle sort of size. So this is the first pair of cowboy boots I've ever owned in my entire life. Bearing in mind that with Justin boots, they can be very expensive. They can go from £200, slightly under that as well, depending on what sort you go for. When you start going into the exotics, all the way up to sort of £200, £400, £600, depending on what you are looking for. I'm not going to be going into the designs of cowboy boots, the heels and everything else. There are plenty of websites online that go into discussing why cowboy boots the way they are, whether you have snip toes, J toes, round toes, square toes, what sort of heels you have, whether it's full length, scalloped or whatever, which is a whole new video that I could do, which I may well do depending on how well this turns up, because I want to do and start doing a load more cowboy Wild West review. So anyone out there, please get in touch with me. I'd love to hear from you. But just, I'll take the 1 boot down. These are second-hand boots from Union Cowboy. And when you hear second-hand, you sit there and go, I bet they're not very good. I bet they're horrible. I bet they're broken. I bet they're ragged to, kind of like buying a used car, if you know what I mean. But I was surprised at how good they are. Now, first of all, these are iguana lizard skins. You can see kind of like the lizard print and skin that goes all the way around them, sort of almost like a cognac-y chocolate colour. This has got the full size, nearly 2-inch heel on there, which when cowboys are riding their horses, the stirrups and everything locked into place. The tread and everything underneath is completely fine. I've worn this a few times around town over the past couple of days to give them a bit of a wear and see what they're like and how they feel. And they are stunning. And the price on these boots, believe it or not, compared to £200, £400, £600, whatever, 50 quid. And that is such a thing, you know. I'm pretty much a boot wearer. I wear boots all the time. I've got military boots out there. I've got dress boots. I have 1 pair of dress shoes, 1 pair of black ones and 1 pair of brown dress shoes. But I love my boots. I've done absolutely nothing to these apart from wear them a few times. And these are definitely Justin boots. They've got all the stamping and everything in the back of the boot. I don't know whether you can see that there. Really nice detailing on the side. which adds rigidity to the shaft of the boot. These are a size 8. I possibly could have done with a size 7. I'm going to be buying myself an actual pair of size 7s from Union Cowboy as soon as he's got some in. They're not worn at all because I was expecting sort of scuff marks all over the place. Yeah, they have been worn before, but really, really good quality. They've still got the lemonwood pins in there. I don't know whether you can see that. You've got the lemonwood pins that run up the side here, which the reason they use lemonwood pins is because they expand and contract the same sort of temperature as the leather does. You've got your metal pins here, all original. I think possibly that this may have been resold because I'm not sure whether the iguana boots, whilst doing my research, because these ones are actually discontinued now from Justin's. They still do the exotics and everything else. Not sure whether it was initially a rubber sole on this one or a leather sole, because you get the two different sorts. So I can't tell whether it's a leather sole that's been resold on here or whether this is the original, because to be honest, the original Justin heel on that doesn't look like it's been worn particularly much, especially when you've got the logo on there. And even moving over to my left boot, again, absolutely no problems with it. The quality is brilliant. I would much rather go out and spend sort of like £200-300 on 4 or 5 different sorts of cowboy boots, western boots, whatever you want to call them, cow punchers, than I would do go out and buy a pair brand spanking new, because it helps out small little tiny brands like Union Cowboy as opposed to these huge massive brands. Got the tabs to pull the boots on. Some of them have the holes here that you can grab and literally pull your boots on. These I would say are slightly big on me. I have put insoles in them, but they fit fine. The heel, no issue with the heel whatsoever. They're a really nice colour, sort of mahogany, chocolatey, cognac-y colour. And I cannot rate them highly enough. As soon as they turned up, I unboxed them. Wife turned up home and she was like, I love them. And so she's got me to get in touch with Union Cowboy, and she's actually got a pair on order that should be here within the next few days. And I believe she's going to be doing a review. Well, so she said she wants to be doing a review of them as well. So she's going to be doing the women's review. They do the women's boots, the men's boots, and I believe they also do the little ones' boots as well, children's boots. And I don't care what people say. I've had comments wearing these on the past couple of days that I've nipped into town to get some shopping and stuff, and I'm like, oh, like your boots? And it's like, oh yeah, cool. And then I start talking about them, and they're actually, rather than sort of as kids do with each other, they mock each other and they go, oh, you're wearing cowboy boots. It was kind of like, they're really cool. Where did you get them from? And I think there is that sort of gap from once you go through kids and teenage years, and then you're into your adult years, sort of 25, 30 upwards. Less of a people give a damn about what you're doing, and you give less of a damn what other people think about what you're doing, which is nice, because I think whatever you're into in life, you should be able to enjoy it, love it, flaunt it, whatever. Such a well-made pair of boots. Even if I take this in the sole out that I put in there, hopefully my camera's going to pick up. There you go. You can see the Justin Boots logo and everything. There you go. In the bottom of the boot, so it's hardly been worn at all. Absolutely brilliant, to the point that as a surprise for my old dad's birthday, I'm going to be buying him a pair of cowboy boots, because he'll be over the moon, and I know for damn sure he's going to be rocking them around the house and out and about wherever he goes. And so thank you so much to Union Cowboy. They're going to be doing loads of different brands. They're doing Aria, Dan's Post, Laredo's and Justin's, to name but a few. So if you are into your cowboy, Wild West culture, and if you're into line dancing, riding, Wild West reenactment or whatever, please give Union Cowboy a shout. He does run a full-time job as well as doing this as well. But customer service, absolutely fantastic. Thank you so, so much. I hope one day to get a pair of Ariats or just a regular pair. Tell you what I want to get. I want to get a pair of sort of Clint Eastwood, that sort of dusty, kind of used, almost square-toed sort of look boot. But anyone out there that can help, let us know. But thank you guys so much. Thank you so, so much to Union Cowboy for sending these through. Thank you, Gareth. You are amazing. Links will be down below in that very description box, so please give them a follow up. If anybody else needs any help, support, promoting, advertising, please get in touch with me because I would love to hear from you guys. Beautiful. They're literally artwork that you can wear. Thank you so, so much. I hope you've enjoyed this review this afternoon. Any comments, please comment down below. I do read and will respond to each and every single comment that is made, should it warrant it. But thank you guys, you are all amazing. Thank you so, so much to Union Cowboy and Gareth for sending these through. Wife's looking forward to getting hers through. Have a great day, guys. Thank you so, so much. Keep on taking care of each other. Keep on helping and supporting each other. And above all, keep on loving each other because you only live once, so make the most of life while you're here. Thank you, guys. Have a great one. Thank you.